What's up? Today we're doing a recap on the trades I took this morning. Actually in one right now. It's in a bearish or value gap. It's giving it trouble right now. But hopefully it pushes back up to this little standard deviation golden zone right here. So this trade was actually pretty good, pretty straightforward. Pretty massive move up. Caught like half of that move. That was a pretty massive. I wasn't expecting that massive of a move on 9:30. So started off the day before. It's pretty rangy, pretty bad. And then today, it's Wednesday, today was actually pretty good. We started to consolidate to the upside and then started to accumulate here. And then if you look at the volume profile, here's where the most trades are taken, most orders are filled. So what does that mean? More liquidity. So yeah, this is a very easy, straightforward trade. If you guys caught this morning, good stuff, man, good stuff. And then it straight up dumped right after, so you could have caught shorts right after. But yeah, we made a bullish value gap here, and then started to swing off of it, and then start to range upward. Then we enter this high volume node and just consolidate. Now, this is where my model comes into play. Okay, look closely. So consolidation here, right? Consolidation, and then this wick here is a manipulation candle. Manipulate these lows on all this consolidation, right? Let's go into the 1 minute to zoom in. So all this liquidity, all this consolidation gets swept out very quickly, okay? At 8:58, very quickly, right before market open. So that manipulation leg, that plays into my model. So now that we also have another manipulation up here. So now that plays into my model. So we manipulate upwards, we manipulate downwards. We take liquidity on both sides. Now, this move up, what does this move up look like? We're ranging here, but we're making higher highs, higher lows. Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, which means we're bullish. It's a little easier to see on the 5 minute. Range upwards to the upside, which means we're bullish, which means we should have a bullish bias if we take a trade for right now. So I wake up at like 9:24. No, like 9. Like 9. I think 9 on the dot. I think I have my timer set to 9 on the dot. So I see here we had this accumulation. I see this, and then we have this leg down. I'm like, okay, that's my model. I can put standard deviation. Standard deviation is this fib pattern right here. Standard deviation to this leg up. It's this manipulation play. So this leg down. Okay. And then the golden zone of the standard deviation is here, between 2.5 and 2, or negative 2.5 and 2. So I see that my model is playing out nicely. So I just think, hey, this is easy. This is free longs. We're consolidating inside a high volume node, which means we have a lot of orders being filled, which means we have a lot of high volume ready to buy. And then I see that we previously filled a bullish value gap, which means we have resistance down here, which means we're probably not going down anytime soon. So I enter long, put my take profit right at the start of this golden zone, stop loss right at this leg, and it hits. And it actually plays the standard deviation almost perfectly. It almost wicks right off the golden zone, but then it keeps going, obviously, and it rips to the downside. Now, my habits I'm gonna admit my habits haven't been the best, so as soon as I hit that trade, I just exited charts. I exited charts because I wasn't trying to use the lockout, so I just exited the charts before I could see what else happened, so I wouldn't be tempted to take another trade. And then it rips to the downside. So you had, depending on whether or not you had a bullish bias or a bearish bias, you wanted to take longs or shorts, you still would have caught a pretty good trade. Both were pretty good moves, very good moves, compared to yesterday. Just pretty cheeks. That was pretty cheeks. So yeah, accumulation off a high volume node. Accumulation off a high volume node. Manipulation of all the lows of the accumulation. A breaker structure. Standard deviation. TP hit. And that's my trade. So yeah.